Oh, it's time. It's time, Aries. It's time. It's time to go, boo, bump, jump. It's time. Not many other ways for me to say it. Get going. Let me tell you why. Listen, there is something you've been wanting, something you've been desiring, something I would go as far as to say something you absolutely deserve, right? It's yours. But at the same time, you know how muddled the universe gets. You know how shit can get in your way and rocks can fall and block you. And you're just like, whoa. You know that it's just not cut and dry, right? It's not. So it's necessary for you to get going because honestly, Aries, things aren't set in stone yet. You may, and that's coming from both ways. You may think you have it. You may think it's secure. It's not. Or you may think you lost it. You may think the opportunity doesn't exist anymore. It does. Nothing is set. Whatever you think is past and done, it's over. It's not past and done and over. It's not. It's still kind of like morphing and taking shape. And it does have something to do with something you want. Yeah, it's definitely not something like, ew, I don't want them. No. So I don't need a half dozen motherfucking comments saying, I don't want my ex back. Who says I'm even talking about your ex? People are always like, oh, my ex. I'm not one of those stupid readers. I got better shit to talk about than your love life, okay? If love life comes up or you want a love life specific reading, that's down below in the extended. It's 2 readings in one. It's extension and tarot card deep dive into this reading, and it's a romance and love and relationship specific reading. 2 in 1 down below. But here right now, I'm not talking about your love life necessarily. I might be. If the first thing that you thought of is it's not set in stone yet, it's something that you really want, was a romance, well, I guess it's you. But it could be, oh, that job, or oh, that project, or oh, that idea that I had. Man, but the thing is, it's important to you. This is significant in your life. It really excites you. Like when you daydream about having this, right? The problem is, and this is the weird energy that's going around now because we got 6 planets in Aquarius. So it's safe to say weird. Yeah. But weird in a wonderful way. Weird in an expanding, mind-broadening, below your mind. Oh, shit. Look at how amazing that is kind of way. Yes, it's weird and wonderful. But it's weird. Which is hard to know how to react to, right? And your action. This is what you're about. Energy and action. But it's hard with Aquarius energy to know, okay, wait, where do I take action? Okay, pause, because Aquarius energy is also about thought. It's also about thinking. So it's about conceptualizing. It's almost about realizing that all those dreams that you had now need a practical plan. They need logistics. They need you to map them out. You know, it's like architecture. Starts with art, right? Creative, like just drawings of something beautiful that the architect wants. Then comes the intellect part. How do I measure this? What's the math and the lines that I can draw to communicate to other people or show other people that this could actually be real, giving it actual 3D dimensions. Okay, that's where we're at right now, the architectural part. We're not at the construction part where the contractor takes the blueprints and actually starts to break the ground and add the physical resources and materials. But we're taking what you dreamed and we're blueprinting it. That's where we're at right now. But it's also a sense of, and maybe you've been feeling this, hurry the fuck up, because you got to act now. You got to set those blueprints down. You got to submit them and basically put your stamp on them. Say, and who you're doing this to? The universe, God. Let God know, I'm in. I'm in. Yes, you're right. I do want this. This is important to me. Even if it doesn't come out looking the way that my dreams imagined, that I got to reconfigure things and do a whole bunch of shit. And maybe I thought, oh, this cloud material would look so cool, but I actually can't get that down. I have to do it in a different way. This is about getting real with yourself and seeing where the dream differs from the actualization. That's what we'll call it, the actualization. Because there is a shift, and I've been talking about this for a while now, and I keep looking at the cards. People be asking me, why don't you shuffle during the reading? Because bitches that shuffle during the reading waste your fucking time. I shuffle before the reading so I can meditate, so you get a half hour, 25 minutes of full core, hardcore reading, not having to wait for me to shuffle and see what falls out. You see how much longer it takes when I go into the second part of this reading, which is, because I do shuffle the my animal tarot cards. And you'll see it's like the reading isn't as impactful, it's not as dense, it's not as full, but it is enlightening in a different way. But that's why I don't do it like the whole reading. I'm not gonna sit here and shuffle. I take my time to shuffle for y'all ahead of time so you get the full reading. Now let me stop because I digress. It's time to take action. Nothing is yet set in stone. What I'm thinking this is about is some talent that you have. Something that you've always loved. Something that you are so good at. But somehow, for some reason, you've always missed the mark on it. Right? Because you get distracted by certain achievements, certain accomplishments, certain recognition, you know, certain see me, know me. I mean, that could be a fire sign downfall. You know, fire signs love to do, they love to act, but they also love validation. They love people, they love to be seen. And sometimes that's just not important. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is the motion in the right direction. And that's where you need to go right now, because this has been something that's important to you for a long time. 9 + 2 is 11. That's awakening. Awakening to this skill, awakening to this talent could be something that you just realized was important to you. Or you're finally realizing and seeing things in a different way, seeing a different way to approach it, being like, oh, maybe my approach to this has been the biggest problem the whole time. It's been my approach. It's time to take action. These are the cards that I'm looking at in the moon. The moon is in Aquarius now, and tomorrow we have a new moon. That's why it's saying, Aries, activate. So it's almost like with Voltron. Fucking activate. You gotta like activate that shit now for your full potential. Activate your full potential. Nothing is yet set in stone, but people got to see you. They got to know you. They got to know that you do this. They got to know that it's important to you. And that does come with some sacrifices, some truths, some shit that you got to leave behind. You got to make changes. You got to allow those changes to happen in your life. One season's done. Let it go. It's natural. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're supposed to change. And there is a change going on here. And it's a little bit, not necessarily uncomfortable for you guys, but discombobulating. Because you like feeling certain of yourself and secure of yourself. But this is a little bit more vulnerable. Yeah, this is a little bit more. I was looking at it. There's a message that came in. There's a little, you don't love being vulnerable. But you gotta be. Now here's 2 kickers. Because you know that I don't do romantic readings here. I just said that. But I can't ignore this because the cards say what the cards say. And just shut up and say it, Michelle. This is powerful. Now this card has no double meaning. This is your person. This is who you are meant to be with. This is most definitely, and look what card fell right on top of it. So this is what your heart wants, what your heart really wants. This person that is right was made for your heart. They're calling. They're real. They're actualized now. right? The blueprint is down, and it's going to surprise you when the contractors start working on it, how it actually ends up translating into the 3D. It's going to surprise you because they don't look the way that you thought they were going to look. I can tell you that right now. They don't look the same. They don't look the way they are, who you think they are. Who they are, their character. If they are who you need. But they're not, it's almost like you're changing, your taste is changing. And that's why you're like, you be all you want, as long as you're open. As long as you're still engaging. You don't have to like, in other words, it's the intellectual engagement. It's the consideration. That's the point of jumping now. It's not necessarily get right on it. It's all of a sudden you're going to start learning about this new individual. You're also learning about different dynamics of yourself. And I've said this for a while. It has something to do with work or something that you're working on bringing you together. Because create a project, an artistic expression, which can be many different things. But it's something that you're creating, something that you're working on. Your heart is wide open. You also got this heart card here. What? Can I ignore that? No. Open your heart. Open your heart during something that you're working on. During this new project. Allow your creativity to go beyond your imagination and your mind's imagination and sort of incorporate somebody else's imagination into what you're working on. That's what takes it to the next level. This is detoxing. This is how I know there's a change here. There's something that has to be released and let go. A toxicity that honestly, you're so ready to let go of. I don't even have to talk to you about it. It's just actually letting it go. Because it's easier to hold on. But it's also, let's put it this way, it takes more time than you think. You know, it's almost like, oh, this is going to happen overnight. And it's not. It's like weight loss. And I'm not saying any of y'all need to lose weight. Aries usually don't. Y'all slim and fit and trim. Not all of you, but usually. That's kind of part of the physicality of the first house. Aries energy. Trim, broader shoulders, slender hips, even females. Athletic builds. Usually. I'm not saying universally, but usually. So, but it's about, think of, so just use it as a metaphor, weight loss. It's about starting out on a path, making a decision to commit yourself to exorcising the excess and those things that are not good for you. And I just haven't worked for you. And it's not going to happen overnight. This isn't something that is just like, poof, it's gone. But what is gone is you ignoring it. Pretending it doesn't exist or arguing with it. Debating whether or not you should even be paying attention. You should be paying attention. I'm here to confirm. You should absolutely 100% be paying attention. Speak with love, more love. Truth. Honesty. Kind of undetermined. What do you want? Not really being in a place right now where maybe I don't know what I want. You do know what you want. Confusion about hopes and aspirations is usually not confusion at all. It's just you know what you really want, but you just aren't allowing yourself to want it. That's got to clear up. That's maybe what you got to detoxify. And just open yourself up to the many different expressions of love, or love is a different concept, or being in love with somebody else that you never would have fallen in love with. What is love really is connection. It's two souls recognizing each other. It's not two bodies recognizing each other. It's like, get the fucking bodies out of the way. Not through death, but through like separation of the ego. You know? Trust your path. It's really weird. I wanted to share this with you because as I was shuffling the cards, I was like, Aries Aries, Aries, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You gotta, no, you're on. You got to get on your path. You got to get on your path. You got to get on this new path. You've been walking parallel to it. You got to jump on this one. And all of a sudden, what card came out? Trust your path. Now, this is your righteous path, a path that you might have to just like leap onto. In other words, what I'm saying is this is going to feel new to you. It's actually very, very old. It was ingrained in your DNA. That's why soulmate is here. But it feels new to you. It feels like this is something I'd never do. There will be a certainty about it, Aries, that will give you no pause. This is triumph and victory, happiness and success, and also accolades, rewards, and celebration. And I feel like this is a breakthrough that you needed. Like it's been long overdue. All from like what you wanted being nebulous. It isn't. You know what you want. You could be falling in love with somebody. Falling in love with them. I see. That's why it says you take action, because you have to go to them. You have to give them a chance. They're withdrawn. In so many ways, I don't think that they even think that you'd notice them. And I'm not talking about a pussy. No, this will be a person who has their own opinions. They'll kind of blow your mind with what they think and how they are. It's just that I don't think they know themselves or feel like they are your equal. There seems to be a status imbalance here. But all that shit really doesn't matter, right? And that's the hard part. Because from day to day, it does matter. And we decide that it matters. We put importance on it all the time. But this is seeing through that shit. Clearing that out of your way. That's going to be the challenge, especially to your ego. Oh, okay. Let's see what Tarot has to say. The extended link is below, like I told you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Hit subscribe and also ring that bell and click all notifications, because I upload Aries specific material every single Thursday. I debut it. But you're not just your sun sign, right? So check out your moon sign and your rising sign, absolutely. And any other sign you're curious about, because every sign gets a brand new video. It's timeless, but it gets a new video every single week. So make sure that you're subscribed and you get all the notifications so you know. I also go live every single Monday through Friday. I go live over on my Instagram. So please join me, because those are like morning motivations, daily readings for everybody, and we can actually chat. And there's wonderful things that happen inside the chats. So check me out, Born_without_boundaries over on Instagram. And then, of course, you can subscribe directly to the extended reading, because that platform over there, I upload all the extendeds, and you'll get access to the extendeds about a day before. You'll get access to the link over here. And that's where I upload my weekly astrological forecast, where I break down day by day what's going on and what you can expect and how you can expect the general energies to impact you. So there's lots of content that I don't think maybe some people don't know about. I want to make sure that you do. Thank you if you've already subscribed. Okay. So there's some underlying tension, something that didn't get off, something that was ruined, destroyed, self-belief, not believing in who you are. This is almost feeling like you have to prove yourself. And making decisions from the perspective of feeling like you have to prove yourself, right? Because somewhere deep inside you feel like you're always behind or you're not good enough. And I know people won't believe that when I talk about Aries, and Aries, you don't even have to admit it out loud, but it is something you feel in your soul. A sense of, I'm never good enough. I'm never good enough. I'm never good enough. That's something you could relate to, because I feel like at this point, your person is a physical manifestation of that. They don't feel good enough. And they're amazing. They're spectacular. But they don't get that they don't get that you would even look at them. If this is a person thing. I'm telling you that right now. Use your mind wisely. You got to be very discerning. Look at the truths, not at the fiction. And this is difficult because this is the impossible. This is very Aquarian energy. When pigs fly, the impossible is happening. And you just got to smile at it. Ooh, now is a lucky time. There's abundance coming your way. You're going to be double down on your abundance. Never in a million years would you expect that this happening to you would be the best thing that ever happened to you, but it's going to, and it involves a fucking person. Now remember, soulmate isn't necessarily just about love and romance. It could be about mentorship. It could be mother, brother, sister, son, daughter. Soulmates come in lots of different forms. They're not necessarily just your romantic partner, right? But this is a soulmate. This person's going to just wake you up and change, like rearrange you. This is spirit itself, truth personified. This person maybe, it's like, you never wanted to listen to them, but you can't help but listen to them. But this is also spirit manifested. Something that was dark now brought into the light. And I feel like in some ways, this individual is going to be okay with your dark sides that maybe you try to hide. Try to make yourself picture perfect all the time. They see your shade. They know who you are. And they make you comfortable with it. Act as if, blending in, trying to nah, homie, you don't see nothing here. But you do. And it's almost like this person is right in your face. They're like right in front of you. Or there's something right in front of you that's just now becoming apparent to you. Make your dreams real. See, this card in this placement, this is success. A 5 + 6 = 11, so it's awakening. Maybe even changing your facade, whatever facade you kept up, but changing it. And that's what leads to success. It's like really focusing not so much on yourself now or looking like a winner as in just being one. Like it's not about the clothes or the sneakers that you wear. It's about the sweat and hard work that you put in before you get to the game. Like that's what this is. And this is it. This is understanding that and getting to work. And this is now all those things that sort of seemed out of your grasp, they're coming together. And the focal point is this person. The truth transcends illusion. Okay, I'm going to go on. Be at home and lay a solid foundation. Holy motherfucker. I swear to God, you are just going to know. You're going to feel so comfortable in your own. This is about feeling comfortable in your own skin by allowing your own skin to show. Instead of fake tanning that shit, bronzer, no. Cut that crap out. This is about, this is my skin. And I feel comfortable now. I feel comfortable in it because I don't feel like I have to hide it anymore. And that's where you get to that bedrock that you need to reach to build the practical rendition of what you've conceptualized. Let's go to angel cards. This is for Aries. Oh, they come to me in different ways. All right. First we have, oh my love, oh my God, destiny. So this was written in the stars. Soulmate comes out because there was definitely other things working, designing this for you. Destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform to ever greater light. So you're just getting better, baby. You have not come anywhere near the pinnacle you were meant to reach. Think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. That's right. That's the Aquarian energy, but it's also a sense of you gotta get outside. You're too confined in your own thoughts. Remember, think global. You are a citizen of the world. And expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it'll be. This is your time, Aries, of anything is possible. Healing angel. At this very moment, you are being bathed in gold, pink, and deep green light. Accept this healing. We, your angels, surround you with wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. They got faith in you. Archangel Michael. I keep hearing a ricochet because I thought Archangel Michael when I picked up this card, and then I get Archangel Michael. And like I told you in the beginning of the reading, I kept thinking, your path, change your path, and then the path card came out. There's a ricochet here. And I'm channeling your energy. The path is now clear. I can't. I have removed all obstacles in your way. Mental blocks. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. You don't need nobody to give you energy or take you there, drive you there like you're a school kid. You just needed the blocks in your mind to clear out of your way. And now you'll go. You're happy to walk there by yourself. I'm going to tarot. Let's go to tarot. I'm going to see exactly what or who this is about. And your romance reading is over there too. Link is below. I'll see you there.